Welcome to Real Talk, with discussions on the latest news in the ever-changing real estate market. Here are your hosts, Joe and Keara.
Hi guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Real Talk. Today is Wednesday, April 20th. This show is going to air every other Friday, so this show will air Friday, April 29th. It's going to be on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It'll be all over the place. So, second episode. First episode was a huge success, apparently. Unbelievable ratings. They asked us to come back. We got booked for a whole year.
It's crazy that they signed us.
I know.
I can't believe
Considering
it.
we screwed up so much. How was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours?
Mine
Easter
was
with
good.
the fam.
Ate too much.
Yeah, ate a lot.
Drank too much.
A lot of desserts.
A lot of desserts.
But spring is here, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for bikini season.
Oh, yes.
I drove here. It took, I don't know, $75 to fill up my tank. It's a little ridiculous.
Gas prices are
Yeah, it's not
increasing,
enjoyable.
skyrocketing.
Yeah, it's really.
They've cooled off a little bit, but they're still high.
I'm thinking about getting a bicycle, like Pee-wee Herman, and just going to all my listings on a
Yeah,
bicycle with a
showing
little
up.
bell. Ding, ding, ding. It'd be a lot cheaper. But
Save gas.
save gas.
Eco-friendly.
That's it. Did you watch the Johnny Depp stuff? The
I
trial?
have not recently.
So,
Fill me in.
I'll fill you in. So first of all, if you live in Ukraine, I was thinking about this. If you live in Ukraine and you go, oh my God, the United States is behind us, this is unbelievable, and then they turn on our news channels and it's the Johnny Depp trial and they're getting murdered,
Yeah, it's
it doesn't even make any sense. But he's a kook, 100% innocent, but I feel so bad for him because he
give
got
us the
abused.
rundown.
So basically this
what's
chick
the core issue?
beat him up multiple times, and he took it. He stayed with her, and he's on trial right now. But he talks in very strange, like rhythm. It's never more than 2, maybe 3 words at a time. So he looks like a kook when he's on air, and it just comes across like if I was a judge, I would have turned around and be like, you know what? Nobody's getting any money. You're going to a mental institution, you're going to a mental institution, and the case is closed.
Well, maybe from all of his movies that he's been in, he's just used to playing odd and
A pirate.
unique. Yeah.
He should come out
Like
dressed as a pirate.
He's used to being on a pirate ship. He can't handle a courtroom.
He should come out dressed as a pirate, and that would be the best trial, blow away the OJ trial. If he
agree.
just came dressed as a pirate and said,
Yeah.
she beat me. And then we could just all laugh and say, okay, now back to Ukraine. But that's really it, besides for my Mets being in first place.
Yeah, give us a quick sports update.
My Mets are in first place. They have the best pitching staff in baseball. If you've been following baseball, it's them and the Dodgers, but the Mets are going to win the whole thing this year. The Yankees suck, which is...
The Mets are going all the way.
The Mets are going all the
Should
way.
we put that on paper?
I will bet at least $5 on that they are going to win
That's
the World
not a
Series.
lot. I thought you were
That's-
going to say like $5,000. I was going to say, okay, that's
No,
That's something.
I don't.
You're not a gambler.
No, I'm not sure. It's too early in the season. But right now we're in first place.
Okay, you have
They're looking
good vibes. You have good vibes.
I
for
feel
them.
like we have a good 1986 chemistry energy going on,
Okay.
and we have a really good chance at winning this whole thing.
Okay.
Hockey news, very sad day if you're an Islander fan. Last week, Michael Bossy died, number 22. Horrible. Him and Gillies and Gene Potvin in 1 year. Crushing. And then we got eliminated from the playoff race yesterday, day before. So, unfortunately, it's the Rangers who are going to be in the playoffs this year. And
I was
I'm
at
not
a
happy
Ranger
about
game
that.
recently.
Really? Why?
Just for
Yeah.
the atmosphere,
No,
the
no.
fun.
No.
No?
Do you ever go to UBS?
Not yet.
We gotta go to UBS.
I want to go to the Heineken Club. I heard it's a good time.
Yes, I have season tickets. I'll take you to an Islander game.
Should we film at the Islanders?
That would be hysterical, and you'll have the best. That place is, if anyone has never been to UBS, you have to go to this place. It is
Okay.
absolutely beautiful
I'm
from
excited.
top to bottom, and it's just, unfortunately, we're not going to be in it this year, but next year we will be, and we'll be in the playoffs, and we're going to win the cup next year. A lot of bad things happened this year. We started 13 games on the road. If you're an Islander fan, we started 13 games on the road. Then we got struck with COVID. Then we got injuries. And now we've been playing for 2 months every other day. So the guys are exhausted. They're just beat up. So unfortunately, the whole league got lucky because we were supposed to win the cup this year.
We'll have to get them next year.
We will get them next year. So the rates that we're going to go over onto the business side of it.
Okay.
You ready to handle that?
Sure.
The rates that we're going over right now, remember today is April 20th, 4/20. So the rates we're going over, by the time this thing airs, everything might be a little bit different, but it will give you an idea. So
yeah, so
what's
rates
going
are
on?
changing. It's not a myth. They are going up. So as of today, as of this morning, they were at 5.35. Just before I walked into the studio, they went down a little bit to, I think it was quoted at 5.17 for a 30-year fixed. But
what
again,
was it last week?
it was similar. It was low fives. It has been going up, like creeping up slowly. The market in itself has never seen an increase this dramatic in a very long time. So buyers are feeling it. I know we talked about that a little bit last time, but we'll jump and deep dive a little bit more into that later in the show. But yes, they're going up right now as of today, low fives.
Prices are going up as well. Unfortunately, Suffolk County last year, take a look at this, and you can read those numbers because I don't have my glasses on. So this was Suffolk County price last year and then this year.
So prior year 460, current year 519, 500, 12.9% change.
Right, and that
Year
is
over
for
year.
Suffolk County and Nassau.
650 current year, prior year 590, 10% change roughly year to
So,
year.
so if you're looking to sell, when's the time to sell?
Right now.
And who do you call? Ghostbusters.
Joe Labrandy, call the Labrandy
You
team
call the
right
Labrandy
now.
team, and then you need a mortgage. You call Keara at RCG Mortgage at
516-967-8540.
right, and you can say that slower so everybody heard you.
Should I talk this slow?
Yes.
No. 516-967-8540. Call me. Let's get you pre-approved before the rates go up, before houses go up even higher. Get in a house today. Go out there. Start looking. Jump in your car. Drive with Joe for all I care. Get
Yes.
on his bicycle and
Yes.
go look for your new home.
That's right. I have to get a two-seater if it's going to be a bicycle. At least
You
a
need like a
two-seater.
little
the
cart.
little buggy thing
Yeah.
next to you.
Just bring your buyers.
So I was looking. I'm from Massapequa. Once you're a chief, always a chief. But I'm from Massapequa. Grew up, born there, raised there, and I was looking at the houses that were for sale in Massapequa. As of right now, there's 99 houses as of today for sale in Massapequa,
Wow.
ranging from $400,000 to about $2 million. Massapequa, if you've never been to Massapequa, it's a beautiful town. Besides for the bars, the restaurants, the parks.
School
I
district.
love the school district. School District 23. I went to Umpqua McKenna and then Massapequa High School. It's an unbelievable town to raise your family in. And if you guys are looking for houses, just give me a call there because, like I said, there's 99 of them available right now. But
Compared to other towns, is that high, low? Give us a ballpark range.
well, it varies because different towns have different, populations. So you can't really
Right.
judge it on that. But there's a lot of houses for sale right now in Massapequa. So considering there's very little inventory, these houses go quick. So
For low inventory, that's a good amount for them.
So if you need a house in Massapequa, you go to Massapequa at all? You travel there at all?
Restaurants, yes. Bars. It's close to Farmingdale, so
It is. Johnny
For-
McGorry's.
for football Sunday, it's a good spot for sure.
Johnny McGorry's. Always go to Johnny McGorry's. Been going there from day one. That's the best bar, as far as I'm concerned, in Massapequa. Restaurant-wise,
We know where to find you.
Yes, you can always find me or my family there, for sure. Restaurant-wise, there's all different restaurants on Park Boulevard in Massapequa. Park-wise, like I said, you have Marjorie Post Park, you have John J. Burns Park, two parks that since I'm 5 years old, I've been going to.
Bring the family, the dog.
Yeah, it's just a great town, honestly. But we were going to discuss Massapequa, and every other week we're going to get a different town that we're going to focus on.
Right.
You have any ideas for another town?
We're gonna have to showcase them and brainstorm, but there's a lot on Long Island.
Well.
I think Massapequa was a good start. Like you said, they have a lot to offer: school district, parks, restaurants, bars. But I think we could jump to a Suffolk town maybe next week. We'll showcase
Okay.
one since we did Nassau this week. But in terms of after towns, we want to jump in a little bit to Joe's going to highlight a topic from the real estate sales side, and then I'm going to highlight a little bit of a topic on the mortgage side. So this week, we're going to have Joe discuss just briefly negotiating skills and how you can help your buyers get an offer accepted, especially in this market because it's so difficult.
Right. So as far as the negotiations go, that's something I take pride in. As a realtor, I was a financial advisor for over 10 years. gave morning meetings, ran brokerage firms. To me, not too many realtors really know how to negotiate a deal.
Right.
On the buy side, on the sell side, and that's the part that I like. That's what gets me going.
Right.
When I'm able to, if I have a listing, and just say the listing is for 2.1 million and it's 1000 Royal Court, unit 1102 in North Hills, just say I have that listing. And I'm starting to get offers in. That's what gets me going, like I said. I like to speak to the other realtors. I like to see where we're at, feel them out, see the buyers, and get as much money as possible.
What's their motivation? Why are they moving?
That's right. Who's looking to move in? Who's looking to come in quick? Who's got an all-cash deal? Who's putting the most amount of money down?
Right.
What type of loan is it?
Right.
On the buy side, I like to structure it a little differently. Take a look at the house and then chisel the price down with the other realtor as much as possible. This way you get to see, I'll bring up every single bad point about the house, every single bad point about the neighborhood, everything, to get that price as low as possible.
Right.
Make that other realtor think that, listen, this is where this guy's tapped out at. He's not spending, hypothetical situation, he's not spending more than, they're not spending more than $500,000 on the house.
Right.
And I know I probably have them for another, my bias, maybe another 25,000, just say.
Right, but you're not going to show all your cards up front.
No, this is a big poker game, and that's the thing. You just have to know. Realtors talk way too much, and they tell you way too much.
Right.
And I just take it all.
So you really find that when you're negotiating for a buyer, feeling out and getting more information from the seller side, that's giving you the most power in your negotiation.
100%. It's almost like you said, when you're playing cards, you're playing poker, and somebody's just taking their cards and they're flipping them, and they're showing you their hand.
Right. Because then you could use it to your advantage.
Right. Now, I also take that and realize that not every realtor is telling me the truth.
Right.
They're also playing a game too.
Right.
But
the good realtors are going to play the correct game.
So what you do is, if you're a smart realtor, you go and do research on that realtor. You see, okay, well, this guy's only closed one deal in a year.
Right.
This person.
Like what's their track record?
Right. That other realtor closed 1,000 deals. Obviously, he knows how to negotiate a deal, and he's pretty good. So you got to do research on every little thing. There's a lot that goes into that equation.
Right.
So it's something I take pride in as a realtor, and I think my buyers and my sellers both benefit from it, honestly.
Right.
So the two listings that we have right now in the millions dollar range is the one in North Hills, at the Ritz, and the other one in Huntington. The one in Huntington, they both listed 2.1 million. The one in Huntington, I should be doing an open house on that one in the beginning of May. I'm just trying to get the dates
ironed out.
Everything ironed out.
Okay.
It's a huge property. I think I told you guys last week about that one. It has horses, it's got the barn, it's got everything. So those houses are something, take a look at. You can just give me a call if you want to see them. Get you in there as soon as possible.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's as far as the listing goes. But the back to this whole market. If you're a buyer right now, and they call you up, and they say, "Listen, here's the deal. I'm not really showing any money on the books, but I got $100,000 in the bank account, and my business is all cash. Can I get a loan for you?"
You can.
What do I got to do?
So outside of your vanilla conventional loan products, your conventional and your FHA programs, we have what's called non-QM or subprime programs tailored exactly to an individual who has a lot of cash or assets that they own, and maybe they can't show on paper that they have a lot of income coming in through a pay stub or even their tax returns. So what we have is, and at RCG we specialize in these types of unique programs. So we have bank statement programs, profit and loss programs, asset, and as far as a no ratio program.
Right.
Literally, we had an individual the other day, part-time, doesn't make enough on paper, but his assets were so large and his credit score was so good, he got qualified for a loan. Your interest rate is a little bit different on those programs, but if you want to be in a house and you have the assets for it and you can't show pay coming in a conventional way, you're going to take advantage of these programs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's why you cannot walk into a big retail bank, and if you're a little bit out of the ordinary cookie cutter in terms of the way you get paid, that's why working with a broker like us is your best option.
So now let me ask you another question. Somebody has all this money and they're going to apply for this program. What does their credit score have to be to get in that? Does it matter?
The credit score, it depends on the program. Definitely above 600 we want to see.
Okay.
There are circumstances, again, where it's been below 600 and we've gotten individuals into these programs. We've actually done rescores for certain clients where they come in with a low credit score. We work with them and we analyze their debt and we find out for them, hey, pay down XYZ amount of debt and we can bump up your credit score into this range. And again, a lot of other banks are not providing this service. So we actually can analyze your debt, tell you what to pay off, and then in turn your credit score goes up and you qualify for those
How long
programs.
does it take to do all this?
If you apply and we look at everything and we tell you exactly what to pay down, we can get it done in less than 2 weeks if you were willing to work quickly, just as we are.
So basically, call her.
Yeah, never count yourself out.
Right, but call you.
Yes.
Before you find the house, because houses go so quick off the market.
Right.
You want to have all your ducks in a row and don't want to find a house and say, oh my God, I love this house. Now it's going to take 2 weeks for all the paperwork to get done, and now you lost the house.
Right.
So always keep that in mind if you're buying. Call Keara first,
Right.
get everything going. What we'll do now is we'll take a break. We'll show the 2 houses that are listed that I just spoke about.
Sure.
And then we'll be right back.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you again for tuning in to this week's episode. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you on the next episode. Thank you again for tuning in to Real Talk. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
You've been watching Real Talk, the latest news in real estate with Joe and Keara. If you'd like to submit a topic for discussion or have any other questions, leave a comment below. We'll talk to you next time.